Okay, so we have yet to measure x for this last part of the value. We knew that it balanced off at somewhere around 26.3 there. It was tough to find the balance point exactly. Somewhere there. Okay. Okay, let me make sure that it can balance. Okay, so it is tough to find the balance point in that regard. In that case, let us continue to try here. Because you must understand also that the force here in the spring is determined by the masses. The force does not depend on where we put this spring. It depends on the masses. So even if I put the masses here, the force depends on the masses. So ultimately, the moment I find the balance point, I can logically hold this and make sure that it is not oscillating and measure the length. That's what I can do. So I can measure my length whilst holding it, making sure that doesn't oscillate as much. For that I'll get about 9.5. Yes, that's 9.5 I think. Then next, we can remove another mass again. After removing another mass, again you see now it's tilting again, so we must find a new balance point. You see it's going down now, so the balance point, I think it's somewhere there. Now it's somewhere there. Sometimes we're in luck, we find the balance point, sometimes we're not so lucky. So yeah, we can say that maybe if you move it slightly here, it will balance. But it is tough. So what we do is we approximate the moment it started to change direction from the other side. So here it's at approximately 24.6. So from 50 to 24.6, that gives us 25.4. So our B is 25.4. Then having known that, then let's also measure our X. Let's make sure that it's not oscillating. Our X seems to be 9.4, 9.3, sorry. And also the value of is 120. Now, we need to remember they said that repeat with the different values of M until you have 6 sets of readings. So they never said that we cannot remove many more masses here, even the first ones that we added here. So I'm removing this one. For now, I'm going to use this, for example, this will be 10 plus 50, which is 60. So I'm going to move it so that we see whether we can balance. This is 60. So you see that it is tough even to balance with this 60. Let's see. Now this one can balance somewhere here. So 60 can almost about balance, meaning that I reduced it, removed the 50 gram mass, and I put those other 30 to make it 40. It would probably not balance at all, because as you can see, 60 goes to the very end at around 1.3. So at around 1.3 to 50 there. From 50 to 1.3, from 50, that's 48.7. So our B will be 48.7, and then we need now to measure our X. Our x seems to be 6.2. Our x is 6.2. Then our mass there, remember it's 60. So that's the lowest possible mass that I can put there. So now maybe let me add some few more masses. Let me add another one, maybe to make it 70, so that I can get my 6 sets of readings now. Yes. So you see it starts falling, so I move it, it's still falling. I move it, it's almost balanced. Is it by luck? No, it starts falling the other side, so it's not balanced. Yeah, it starts falling the other side. So it balances, I think, somewhere there. Oh, it's falling the other side again. So this time it's almost balanced. Not perfect horizontal, but it's almost balanced. It's at 8. 8 from 50, that's 42. So it's 42.0. And now let's measure x here. If you measure x, you see that x will be about 7.7, I think. 7. So x is 7, so 7.0. Then the mass, of course, is 70. So in conclusion there, you must check your values whether they are following a trend before you finish the experiment. If they don't follow a trend, then it means that you have gotten it wrong. If you check these readings, you will see that here, 60, which was the lowest value, had 6.2, 70 had 7. Then 110, which followed, had 8.8, 120, 9.3, 130, 9.5, 140, 10.3. So there's a trend in the values of x. Let's check the values of b. Is there a trend also? 70 had 42. What else? Oh, sorry, the smallest value 60 had 48. 70 had 42. So the values are decreasing. Then 110, 27, right? 110, 27. Then the values are decreasing. Then 120, 25. 130, 23. 140, 21. So the values of B also have a trend. When values have a trend like this, then you know very well that you have done the experiment correctly. Thank you.